Have you ever wondered what it's like to live underground? Like a little earthwormy. Well, today we're finding out because I'm building an underground house in Bloxburg. And at the end, all you guys are invited in to come and look around. So the layout of my underground home is this. As you can see, we have some pretty awesome things like a pool room. And the most important section today is going to be the basements. So I'm wondering if we should just put all the basements in now. Oh my god, this looks so weird. We're going to have no windows or oxygen. But actually, I had an amazing idea about the windows. And it involves this basic cubes. And 3 guesses what I'm going to add here, guys. Clouds! So for example, if we have a window here, it's kind of going to look like there's some sky outside. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get these walls in. And this means we can now cover it up other than the entryway. So I have no clue what texture this floor is. Is it snow? With a click, then you can hardly tell anything's here. I mean, the experienced trappers among us may notice. But when you guys come in, I think you're just going to fall straight down here, to be honest. So I suppose we should start with the entryway purely because this is like how you get in. Would it be cool to just have stairs? Or would it look cooler to have like an elevator? Elevator for the win. And if you're ever a little bit annoyed about the gaps on the side of elevators, just chuck a good old basic cube in there. It's going to sort you right out. Normally I poke them a bit through the roof because it doesn't matter. But today, there'll just be a random little nugget. So you've got to make sure that's out the picture. I want this house to be fancy. We've got a pool room, for goodness sake. And I'm definitely going to do that next. I can't wait to be swimming and become a mermaid. Who else was obsessed with becoming a mermaid when they were little? I literally used to make videos with my friends pretending we were all mermaids. And it was all because of that H2O show. And you might be wondering, Reese's, why on earth are you using these openings? Well, I've recently really gotten into custom doors. If you've not seen my other videos on them, you basically add a fence. You're then going to resize the archway exactly down to the top of the fence. And then you go into fence gates. And then you place in these modern fence gates. Basically just a fun way to get doors that not many other people have. And if you're feeling even more crazy than that, then you can make custom doors with glass. And voila, we have some custom French doors. I don't know why I'm feeling so custom today. Some mornings, it's only 8 a.m. I wake up and I think, I feel custom this morning. And then I suppose we may as well add a bunch of panels around the rest of the walls. Now these walls are screaming for console tables. And normally I add lights last, but I might have to add them first today because it's honestly so dark underground. Like you don't actually realize how dark it is. And normally I'd go even further underground to add lights, but we can't do that today. We're in the basement. On these walls where there's no rooms, and we can add like a lot of these lights. And then I've just tucked some stools underneath them, and I'm gonna plant some tulips here, not because it's a grave, but because I need more flowers. And the last thing we need to do is change the bottom of this grass to like a nice texture. This is kind of the part I'm scared about, guys, is adding in these roof beams. Are they gonna poke out the top? Oh. That's quite an easy fix of just transforming it down. As I promised, we are now going to the pool room, which I don't think I've ever built an indoor pool on the channel. I hope it's big enough. I actually think we should go one more out. Building in basements, like I'm placing it here and it's going all the way over there. It's really hard. The pool room is going to have so many windows. So I'm hoping my little cloud tricks work. I don't know. I really want it to look realistic.
I'm really sorry. I can't do this. Really sorry.
Also, in the past, you wouldn't have been able to even add a pool underground. Now, of course, you can. That is very, very light colored. And if we turn the lights out now, this looks like the back rooms. That is actually terrifying. This back wall is just going to be plain white. And then the windows we're going to use are these. I know initially these just look kind of like tacky Bloxburg, but I think once they're all placed together, I kind of think that looks nice. Let's get the rest of the lights in. There's some lights in. This is looking a little bit more tropical now. And over on this side, I so hoped that we could have a little kind of waterfall. I guess we'll have a couple of floaties. I'd love this in my house. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love a pool in their house, Reese's? We'll even add the little ducky. So I guess the whole point of over here is kind of the sun loungers, even though you ain't getting no sun living underground.
It's been 84 years.
This is just a little bit of irony, I guess. Especially with these umbrellas. Lots of plants would look nice. And weirdly enough, I feel like then having just a few rocks logs. Along this wall, we'll have some LEDs. 1 for decoration and 2 because it's so dark in here still. Can't wait to bring you all down here in the tour. That sounds scary, bring you down here. Oh, this doesn't look weird for a house layout at all at this stage. Next up though, let's do the office. Let's just keep with that random theme. Modern, I cannot spell, modern office. This is the one we're building. So I'm actually gonna grab this cloud thing and change that to be a panel. And that way we can actually have a full wall panel. And did you know you can actually change the color of these? It kind of looked like dark stone gray, but maybe a little lighter. And I know we were gonna have windows here, but I guess we can have windows on that wall now, shining in. And this everything looks so weird. What's this? What is that?
What is that?
Where is this? Is this like a secret room? Please let me know in the comments what that is. I've never seen that before. Anywho, we'll also add panels on these walls. And does someone need a pillar? So I know the perfect floor to do. I do it dark stone grey planks trickled with logs. And I don't know why I said trickled. The word's layered. There was like this awesome desk. I'm going to say it was the hairpin. And this honestly looks like the most serious businessman in the world sits here, doesn't it?
This is Elon Musk.
We'll have like a random truss. You know, sometimes they have like those random things on their desk. The visitors' chairs, we're actually going to use these big armchairs. Then over on this side, I'm almost certain there was a couch. I think I'm going to use the Victorian one. And why is this kind of giving like casino vibes? I'm honestly loving this office room. And I feel like an office like this would not be complete without some creepy like portrait on the wall. Anyway, on this side, we're going to have like a little bar area. Because, you know, if you're spending long hours in the office, you might need a snack. And you're definitely going to need water if you're underground this long. I'm pretty sure if you're underground, drinking water helps. But I swear I've read that somewhere. And why is this underground house honestly nicer than my house? And I know there's an easier way to fill up these cabinets, but I just can't really be bothered to go out of the plot. And remember, we said we're going to put a window on this wall. We kind of only have room for like 1, which is a shame. And you guys know the drill by now, honey bunny bunny boos. We're putting this cloud, although I kind of feel like we should have a darker cloud here. Also up here, I got this marble tile for behind the bar. And apparently we've got ice bricks as the ceiling. I don't know how to get rid of that, so I guess we'll just keep it. I've actually got a Victor's chandelier for this room. I think works better. Finally, we'll finish this off with some books. And I wouldn't like to give too much of that room away, but that is one of my favorite offices I've ever built. So we're really on our merry way now. I reckon we should do the kitchen next. Because these rooms are kind of interlinked, I felt I had to do some more checkers. Now, actually kind of looks like a cool floor, doesn't it? For the wall trim in here, I was thinking we should do something different. I actually kind of like that. This is obviously going to be the dining room as well. I think the best way to do it is going to have the dining table here and then the kitchen on this side. So I've even grabbed this tiny little rug.
I am small.
Which, by the way, this rug is like Elasti-Woman. It can be stretched so far. And this table's going to cost us an absolute fortune. Like, that's 10 grand on chairs. If I'm being honest, I kind of forgot we were underground for a minute. The silence just makes it so easy to forget, guys. Let's have a little fireplace moment going on behind it. And maybe a dresser over here. And then for the counters, I think I want to use the arched counters. And this is going to be a very simple kitchen, in fairness. I'm just an ordinary Bloxburger. I'm just an ordinary girl. And underground, I don't know if you'll have electricity, but actually, wouldn't your electricity and Wi-Fi be really good? Because I swear all the Wi-Fi runs underneath the streets and the pavements. So surely, they're gonna have the best network in town, guys.
Honey?
I'll just sprinkle some appliances around though. We don't need anything too mad. And I never used the fryers, so I might use a couple of these today. These can be like real life air fryers. Who else has an air fryer? I'll admit, I used to hate them at first, but now I cook all my food in it. And before anyone accuses me of forgetting a kitchen sink, don't worry, I'm adding it right now. Oh, that is exactly $1,000. That is the most satisfying thing I've ever seen. And once again, I've literally forgotten to add windows. I think this is just gonna be a very windowless house. And did I forget a lounge room? I forgot a lounge room because I was about to say, let's add the lounge room in here. So I honestly think, why not? Probably should then shorten the bedroom by 1 block. Honestly, that works out really well. I can't believe I forgot a living room though when I was doing the floor plan. I'm so stupid.
Stupid!
The back of it, I want to be vertical dark planks. sinks, kind of like in that other room. I really like the dark vibe, guys. We can have like the home phone on here as well. Although, does anyone even have a landline phone anymore? I feel like we're all just mobile phones. Like, who says, can I have your home phone landline number, please? And we'll finish that off with a coffee table. This is honestly so cozy, guys. I can't wait to show you in the tour. But we literally have, just before we do the bedroom, I think we should get the garage out of the way, or the garage. How do you guys say it? Is it garage? Is it garage? I love the way other people say some things, like how Australians say, all right, mate, and how English say, can I have some tea and scones? Anyway, the interesting thing about the garage is it's not going to go anywhere. So that's a little bit strange, but we will have a nice car. And also, the best part about this house, I think, is that I haven't had to decorate the exterior. Anyway, go into maintenance when decorating garages. And I don't know why I always put like 3 of everything. And you know what? I think we can do a window on this one. I've done it a bit far back this time, but it's all good. Next up, I'm going to do the bedroom, which is going to have a similar floor to that really gorgeous office we did a minute ago. Return of the wall panels. That's what I think should happen in here.
Harry Potter has returned to Hogwarts.
I think we should have the bed here. That kind of leaves the most room, I reckon. And oh, I like this color scheme. I'll admit that. And I always just kind of speed build my pillows. But if you didn't know, you basically replace the original pillows and then transform them down. You then get a comforter. And then on top of the comforter, that's going to allow you to place your pillows. Then you just transform them back. And someone give me 200 grand again. And oh, lots of you guys are in here already. Let's see what you think it is in chat. Seems like an underground house. I faked sick because I didn't want to go in. And I'm glad I faked sick now. That is so funny. Don't fake being sick off school though, guys. Okay. Also, really fancy houses normally have fireplaces in the bedrooms, perhaps with a little corner chair. This literally looks like a Paris hotel. Like, why is it so fancy for? So the last 2 rooms are the closet and bathroom. I'm just going to use these more simple tiles in these 2 rooms. And in the bathroom, I'm just going to place one of those like kind of up windows. But if we put the roof on, as you can see, it kind of just looks like it's meant to be blocked out anyway. So to kind of save room in here, we're going to do a bath and shower built in one. To switch up the sinks, because I've been using that circle one an awful lot, we'll have a little twin sink over here. A plant's always nice, and so is a cubby. Guys, I actually think my mouse has run out of battery. I'm going to have to use the keypad on my laptop. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so hard. The closet was going to be like an iconic Chanel closet, but I think instead now we're just going to have facing this door. I'm not surprised I've run out of money. If you guys have been watching my castle series, that is very, very expensive. But let's close the roof, or should I say the floor. And I told you guys to wear your fanciest clothes. But just before we look around, the value is 488,000. So if you want to live underground like an earthworm, it's going to cost you $500,000 bucks. But if we pull up the oh! Everyone in, come on. It's like the scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where they're all in that glass elevator. So this is the entryway to my underground house. And I should probably perms everyone. I don't have enough money for a party invite. So it looks like I'm just going to have to let everyone in everywhere. So this is the entryway. Obviously we have the tables, kind of similar to what I did in my other house. Next up we have the garage. And oh my gosh, this is the first view of the clouds. From this view, it is so obviously fake. But if you look at from this angle, it doesn't look too bad. The room I'm very excited about is the office. We've obviously got another window in here. We've got, oh my gosh, I forgot to place the counter back in the bar. That's so funny. And are people trying to get in here? Come in the office, guys. Next up is the bedroom. Oh, this bedroom is stunning. I did accidentally keep the original painting, but that's fine. And guys, look at my amazing closet. And then the bathroom. To be fair, I forgot a floor. In the bathroom, I literally forgot a floor. But at this stage in the video, I guess I was getting a bit forgetful. Who wants to see the kitchen? Overall, this is honestly an amazing family room. From this little living room area over to the kitchen over there. Like, it's so nice. I've honestly never built a kitchen this nice. Okay, maybe I have. But this one is like extra nice and different. It is different.
Different, it's unusual. It is.
Then we have the dining room over here, which is fit for a queen. And I always make these houses so big and then add like one bedroom. Then in here, oh yeah, the laundry room. We ran out of room for this, I'm afraid, guys. But finally, the pool room. This is definitely a top pick. And if we go in, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Look at us all boinging around in here. What a perfect way to end the video. If you guys like the video, do subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you want more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!